The 2023 housing market is nothing like 2008, and I've got a boatload of stats to prove it. You're definitely going to want to watch this one. We have heard this over and over and over for the past 12, 18, even maybe 24 months, that the upcoming market, the year 2023, is going to be just like 2008. We're going to see a housing crash. The world is ending in some cases. And I'm not making light of 2008. I was working through that market as an agent, so I know what it was like. I'm here today to give you a significant amount of data that will show you why 2008 is nothing like 2023. And this comes right from the National Association of Realtors. So I'm gonna have Nick put up this slide periodically through the video here. So let me give you some stats. The last housing cycle 15 years ago versus right now. So 15 years ago, there were 8 million job cuts. Right now, there's virtually no job cuts. The unemployment numbers are really favorable. So that's a significant difference right off the bat between 2008 and 2023. Secondly, there were 138 million total jobs in 2008. There's 158 million according to household surveys completed in 2023. So 20 million more jobs. Third, subprime loans were prevalent all over the place. We know the stories. Just Google this stuff if you're asking about it. They virtually are non-existent in 2023. The fourth stat, new construction. We saw 7.65 new homes built in that housing cycle. Right now, we're seeing 4.6 million homes that were built, new construction properties. In our marketplace, the greater Philadelphia area, new construction is hard to come by or very pricey. Most of the great land's already built on, so we're not seeing this flood of new homes hit the market like we did during that downturn. Mortgage delinquency rates, 10.1% in 2008. In 2023, we're seeing a 3.6% rate. So it's almost 7% less, substantially less, almost 70% less than what we were seeing in 2008. So there's not this wave of foreclosures coming like a lot of people are talking about. Historically, foreclosures are very low right now. And lastly, homes in foreclosure, 4.6% of all the properties that were out there in 2008 were in foreclosure. Right now, we're at 0.6%. So if you look at these numbers, the data always tells the story, and the data will let us know what's actually going on in the marketplace. Nothing here indicates what we're seeing is going to be anything like the 2008 housing cycle where prices came down, people lost their homes, there were a flood of foreclosures. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers? Buyers, if you're waiting for prices to come down, and they may be flat this year. They may be up a little bit in some areas, down a little bit in others, and this goes both nationally and locally. It's all super local. Prices aren't coming down significantly. So if you're waiting for prices to come down, keep waiting. It's not going to happen, and you're going to end up costing yourself more money by waiting. Rates have stabilized. They've kind of jumped up, they jump down. We've seen them below 6. Sometimes they're mid-6s. It depends what the market's doing. That's another reason to make a move sooner and watch the market. If I'm a seller, I'm looking at this realizing we're in a seasonal market in 2023. There's going to be more homes hitting the market in the spring. Demand is still high. Inventory is still low. Go back to past episodes to see those exact stats. So I'm going to take advantage of the market while it's still here, because anytime a market transitions and you're going really fast down the road from the extreme seller's market to what we're in now, and it's like going 150 miles an hour and slowing down to the speed limit, it feels a lot slower. There's still opportunities for sellers in the marketplace, and the median price point specifically, the stuff where a lot of people are looking, that $300,000 to $800,000 range, depending on where you are, that still moves pretty quickly. If I'm a seller in that price point, or I'm in one of those really desirable streets where nothing ever comes up on the market, I'm looking at that and saying, I want to be the only one out on the market, and I'm going to take advantage of these market conditions before the market really turns. But the data is really clear. We're going to put this up a couple times. The stats don't lie. This is nothing like 2008. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.